Hi guys, this is What If Naruto had Iron Sand, all parts. So please like and subscribe, and this will be the last part for the special. I hope you guys liked it and get to 350 subscribers, and you might get another one of these 4 specials. So go to Bazberry channel. His link will be in the description, and I will be using his thumbnail soon. But I'ma shout him out on all my vids. Let's try to get him to 100 subs. And so just get him there. And with that out of the way, let's get into the story. So first, Minato's mom will be the daughter of the third Kazekage, and his father will be the son of the fourth Kage. His daughter will be the daughter of the third, and his father will be the son of the fourth. And Naruto will be Gaara's half brother, because the mother and his grandmother will have blue eyes and yellow hair. So Naruto looks the same. And so Naruto's looks are the same, but a little bit more darker and more smarter and more curious. And so you're probably like, how is he in the hidden leaf? That's simple. Minato's father and grandpa have died, and their mothers are too sad, so they want to go to another village, and they go to the hidden leaf, and so they die of basically getting attacked because they're traitors to the sand. And so Minato Kushina Dasaku original, but Naruto has double the chakra, since Minato's related to basically 2 Kage. Okay, let's get back in the story. And so Naruto's chakra natures are lightning, earth, wind, and fire. So he has 4 chakra natures. So this time Naruto, instead of pranking all the time, he goes to the library. And he pranks every month or so, but he, And so he does not hang out with Choji or Shikamaru, sadly, but he actually starts working for the library, getting paid money, and he gets more money, and he uses the lower thirds money for rent, and he saves up, money, and he just gets good vegetables and stuff for his normal food that he gets. And so he learns how to cook and stuff. And so he's better at that too. And so basically he's 4 right now, and he goes to get ramen every 2 weeks. And it's a feast because he is smarter. But anyways, Naruto learns how to use chakra, and he knows how to control it. So he asks for a chakra paper, and the librarian says, well, you have to go to the Hokage or Jonin. So he goes to the third Hokage, and he does it. And Lord Third is impressed that a 4-year-old can put chakra in the chakra paper. And that's very hard for a lot of people. It took a lot of people a while to do that. But anyways, it's lightning, earth, wind, and fire. And so that's astonishing. And so he gets Kakashi, and he trains Naruto till he's 12 years old. And Naruto still goes to the academy, but Kakashi till 8. It's an S rank. Then when Naruto gets I forgot. When Naruto gets in the academy, it turns to a B rank. So he trains him when he is out of school, and so Naruto will be top of the class. And we'll be talking more about the academy and stuff, so you guys understand more. And I want to become better at storytelling and stuff. I think I can be really good at it, and I believe I can be one of the best what ifs person. But anyways, when Naruto gets attacked by the bullies, when he just sees Hinata getting bullied, in this, when he learns about chakra, but anyways, he accidentally uses iron sand and grabs them and throws them with the iron sand, and then they're just in like his hand, like what Shinky does, and so he takes them and throws them, and they get knocked out. And Hinata leaves and thinks Naruto's like, "Thank you, Naruto-kun." And then he tells Lord Third that, and then when Lord Third hears this, he says, "That's the third Kazekage's jutsu." So that's when he assigns Kakashi, Guy, and Kurenai. And so Naruto will be trained by them. And so when he goes to the academy, he'll be a goofy, charming Minato. And so him and Sasuke are friends until the Uchiha incident. And so Naruto gets promoted, but does not say anything because he doesn't want to be he doesn't want people to know. So he just says, "I'm gonna be training with Kakashi and Kurenai and Guy for a while," which he is. He's gonna be a Genin for 2 to 3 years, but he's gonna still have the experience on missions, and so he's doing that with Kakashi a lot, but he doesn't have a team, so he's just doing D rank and some bandits basically. Then he gets out, but I'm gonna talk about more. Naruto gets liked by other girls like Ino and Hinata, those kinds. And so, and those random characters that you see in the academy. So Naruto learns the iron defense with lightning on top of it, making it even stronger. Then also he has it like Shinky, making it more durable and faster, and he has tons of chakra. So it's not really a chakra drain, really. So Naruto has Fire Style, Phoenix Fireball Jutsu, Wind Style, Wind Bullet, Wind Style, Pressure Damage. It took him 3 years to get that jutsu because it's like a really strong jutsu. If you haven't seen it, I think Kazaku, or what, I don't know how to pronounce it, or it was Hidan that used it. It was one of them. And so he also has Lightning Ball Jutsu, Lightning Style, Lightning Shockwave, Earth Style, Earth Wall Jutsu, Earth Style, Earth Headhunter Jutsu. I think that's Earth Jutsu, but I'm not sure. But he has anyways. And then he also has Earth Style Moving Wall Jutsu. It's like those walls just zooming at you. I know it from this game I play on Roblox. It's called Shinobi Origin. You should check it out. And so people hear about Naruto, obviously, and so Ross does especially. And Lord Third has Anbu watch Naruto for like 2 to 3 of them because he is in high demand basically from the Sand Village right now, since he is related to them. But he's like, well, no, because Naruto is the son of Minato and Kushina, and they're angry kinda, but they can't do anything because their leader, like their person that says if you can call war, says no. And so I'm gonna tell you all of Naruto's stuff 1 through 10. Jutsu 7, Taijutsu 8, Genjutsu 6, Intelligence 9. So he is really strong. And he also learns shadow clones, and so when he is walking down the street, he sees a kid with a scroll of ceiling. He says, "Kid, where you going with that scroll?" And he takes it from the kid and knocks him out. And so he sees flying rods and says, that seems cool," and writes it down on a separate scroll and transfer it into a rock and puts it in his pocket. And then Mizuki comes in. He says, "What are you, a rock collector?" And so then Naruto tricks Mizuki by transforming giving him a fake scroll that he made a shadow clone scroll out of. And so he hands it and then makes 2K shadow clones and then it just bodies Mizuki. and then making him almost die. And Naruto gets put on a team with Sasuke and Sakura. And him and Kakashi knows Naruto's probably a low Jonin level, so takes out his Sharingan. And Naruto gets ready, and Naruto makes 10 shadow clones and uses iron sand. And then he tried to get it into Kakashi's skin, and so his clones are just battling him. And Naruto pops out and then say, Iron Sands, grabbing Kakashi, but it's a substitution. Naruto makes his Iron Sand locate Kakashi because some of the sand is on his shoe. And so Naruto tracked him, and he got one bell using body flicker. And has the electricity element, giving Kakashi a little shocking, and then Sasuke comes out of nowhere when he's still getting shocked, and takes the bell, and Sakura gets tied to the post. And so then Naruto gets her half when he already ate his half, and Sasuke gets her half. And they pass the bell test. So Naruto says, Kakashi, I have an idea. Because Naruto just has the best ideas. Then he has them all do the missions. And so, but he also transferred them into the team, and Sasuke and Sakura make 4 clones, and so they get experience too. And so Kakashi also makes 100 too, and transforms them, and so they're just completing all the missions. And so Sasuke and Sakura and Naruto train by themselves with Kakashi. And Kakashi makes another 3 clones and trains them. And so Sasuke has learned tree walking and has a one-to-one Sharingan now. And gets Chidori and great fireball jutsu. And Sakura gets better with chakra control, and Kakashi says, put your chakra into your fist. And she has gotten a lot stronger with her punches now, and she has Earth Style, Earth Wall, and Naruto learns the first step of the Flying Rajin, and then when the month ends, his team has tons of experience with missions, and has better jutsu with Sakura having Earth Style, Earth Pillars, Water Style, Water Dragon Jutsu, and Sasuke having a katana now. And if you don't know what Kenjutsu is, it's basically swords. And so that's what happens with that. Oh, and Naruto has mastered Flying Rajin the 3rd week, and mastering Rasengan because he was practicing chakra control and being able to walk on water and trees. He is mid Jonin level, Sakura high Chunin, Sasuke low Jonin. And so they go on C rank mission. They get confronted by the Demon Brothers. Naruto does Iron Sand binding them. Then Sasuke does Kutan, Fireball Jutsu. And then Naruto puts them in the Genjutsu, and then now he knows who they're after. And they proceed to do the mission, and then Zabuza pops out. And Naruto does Iron Sand Dome with electricity, and then makes an opening for Kakashi and closes it back up and puts like a window, because sand can make glass, which can lead into a window. And so Kakashi is fighting Zabuza, and then he gets trapped by the legendary water prison. And so Naruto throws a flying Rajin at Zabuza and said, you're terrible at aim. And then Naruto appears with Rasengan and hits Zabuza straight in the chest. And then Haku comes and takes Zabuza away, and Haku said he'll be troublesome. And Kakashi and Naruto rest for a week. They see that Naruto and Kakashi has some chakra loss, a great bit. And Naruto sees Kurama after meditating more. Asks for his name, and he says no. And Naruto says, I'll make you a deal. If I loosen your seal, you let me train with you. And training is Naruto putting Iron Sand on Kurama, strengthening his actual strength and his iron sand, because he has to make sure his sand is the right amount and that it's strong enough. And he has to do that for a long period of time, which can be training, and it shows that it affects your physical body when you train in the mind, and that's what happens. And tell me, guys, if you like this thumbnail. I really put some effort into it. And my friend Gogeta313 got 1K subscribers. And I just hit 1K views on one of my videos. So thank you for watching my vids. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I really want to hit 1K very soon, because I really love making YouTube videos, and I would like to do it while getting paid. It would be very, well, fun. But I still like making videos, even though I'm not monetized, at least yet. And so that's what happens. And so Kurama sees Naruto as a prodigy, and Sasuke and Sakura learn how to increase their chakra. And so they increase it by 1/4, which is a really good margin. And Naruto goes to protect the Tajina's family, and he protects them, and then he saves Sasuke with an iron sand wall. And then Sasuke gets 3 Tomoe Sharingan, and then Haku those Senbon and Naruto when he's not looking. But his sand protects him, but then Sasuke jumps in front of it right before his sand was about to. And so Naruto, enraged, gets 2 tails, and then with iron sand popping on and off of his skin because of, well, the QB chakra being so intense. And so Naruto just flat out kills Haku. With one roar, he just shatters all the mirrors. Then he looks at Haku on the ground. Then Naruto picks him up and then grabs him by the face and then slams him into the ground. Literally just slams him. And so then Haku's, well, basically dead. And so he can't get up, and Zabuza and him have died. And so then Naruto, enraged with one tail, and sees Gato kicking Haku, and he punches and kicks Zabuza on the ground. And so he is angry. And so Naruto makes 500 shadow clones with flying Rajins and kills them in just a millisecond, it looks. Then they call him the Black Flash of the Leaf. And Naruto is in the bingo book. And all of the Gato's money goes to the town. And it's called the Black Flash Bridge. And in the middle, it's in a printment mark that Tajina saw of his kunai. And so puts in the middle of the bridge, signifying that Naruto Uzumaki has been here and that he is very, very strong. So then they leave and they get ready for the Chunin exams. So Naruto and them learn chakra control for the weeks. And Naruto in free time meditates. And he does the same thing. And he still gets sleep, because I believe meditating would still give you sleep, because he is deep inside his mind and he is technically asleep. So he makes 50 shadow clones in one group. No, he makes 50 shadow clones and 15 in each group. First group is jutsu training and chakra control. Next group is taijutsu. 15 is genjutsu, resistance, and genjutsu. He does that for 2 weeks till the Chunin exams, getting to 1/10 of mastery of Kurama's chakra and making his iron sand light Gar's defense. And he can shape it any way. He can do it without even thinking. And so he can use wind, lightning, and earth and fire chakra natures with it, making it even more stronger. And he also develops a jutsu, the dual great fireball jutsu, and he learns twin fireball jutsu. And he adds a wind style, fire style, and earth style, which is like a defense. Like it makes the ground just pull up like a huge wall, which is very strong. And so he also masters the Rasengan like Minato and Jiraiya wanted it to be. And so Naruto's taijutsu also got a big jump, and his genjutsu being able to resist till B rank. And he also has an A rank genjutsu. And so he is as good as Kurenai strength, so a pretty strong Jonin level. And so Naruto is chilling with Konohamaru, then Kankuro stops them. And then Naruto body flickers, then throws a kunai right next to Gaara, then tells him to settle down. Don't get too excited. I am too. I'm ready to fight you guys. And Gaara tries to attack, but then Naruto just gets behind him and is just making Gaara's defense look like shame. And then Gaara tries to punch him, and then Naruto's Iron Sand pops him. You're the Black Flash. And then Gaara takes a step back. And so then Tamari likes Naruto even more and says he's kinda cute and he's strong. Oh my gosh, I want to keep her here, boys. And yes, I am doing Naruto X Tamari, and they're not related because, listen, Minato is Tamari's half brother because he's the son of the fourth Kazekage. So it's like it's not even related, basically. It's that far. And how do you think clans in Naruto repopulate? Exactly. You look kind of dumb when you say, I'm not doing the Alabama stuff here. It's not Alabama. It's literally not. It's different. And so, that's what happens. And so, then when they run into the Chunin, Naruto just walks up there and they say, what are you doing? And then Naruto says, well, you guys obviously are bad at genjutsu. And so then they say, no, we're not. And then they try to attack Naruto. And Rock Lee tries to interfere, but he gets blocked by Naruto's Iron Sand. And people are amazed and says, that's the Black Flash. And Naruto's like, show my name. And so they reveal it says Naruto, the person who has done over 100 D-rank missions. And so that's what happens. And then they get a group of Kabuto, and Naruto whispered to Sasuke and Sakura, I don't trust this guy. And so they don't really trust Kabuto. And Kabuto shows that Naruto has 100 D rank and 1 C rank and is already in the bingo book. And so then they just go to the first part of the Chunin exams. Naruto doesn't need to cheat because he's really smart. He's smarter than Sakura, but he's goofy smart, which is kind of weird. So he puts his hand on the table and does his proclamation, and Ibiki says he is all talk because he got all the scrolls right, even beating his father, Minato. And so they pass. And then the second round, Naruto puts his hand on Team with Earth Scroll and says, good luck. And he says, can I see that scroll for a second? I just want to feel. And then they feel Naruto's scroll. And then Naruto puts Flying Rajin on it and dips with his scroll. And so then they go and force the death. And then Naruto teleports them and says, wait, you're that same guy. And Naruto says, I'm sorry, but it has to go this way. And then they knock him out with Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura and dip. And then Orochimaru appears, and Naruto throws a kunai far as he possibly can and does that, and then he tells them to go farther, and then he stops Orochimaru with a kick to the face when Orochimaru is just going full speed for his precious Sasuke. And so he throws a flying Rajan at Orochimaru and misses on purpose, and he does the same thing as with Minato, does the Obito. And he senses them placing kunai down, and then he, when Orochimaru's attacking him again, just does a Rasengan, make his defense Rasengan basically. And so then he just teleports, and Orochimaru, angry that he didn't get Sasuke or the Black Flash, oh, he wasn't having it. He was roaring, and then all the Anbu and Anko came. And then he just dips because he uses way too much chakra, and he can only do only like 2 Kage, and he can't even try to do Lord 4 Kage, and he's depleted more in this one. So it's gonna be very bad for Orochimaru. And so then he goes in and he gets there before Gaara's team. And then Naruto rests and meditates and replenishes all of his chakra. And his chakra control is really good now. And so first match is Naruto versus Kiba. Very, very intensely. Then Kiba puts on his drug pills and just goes full power. And then he does his full power attack. And then Naruto with his Iron Sand with lightning and all his elements stops Kiba, and then he puts Kiba up in the air and then makes a huge sandball around him, freezing Kiba, and then he puts lightning through, electrocuting him and Akamaru, and they just are like tapped out. And so that's the end of the fight. And so then Gaara's just excited, and everybody's like, how did he beat him in one attack? And Conqueror says, well, he is the Black Flash. And all the Jonin besides Kakashi and I would say Kakashi and Guy and Kurenai are like, what? Like, yeah, like, he's strong, so it's not that big of a surprise. And so then Asuma asks, and they nod, and Asuma checks his bingo book, and he sees, and Shikamaru is amazed, and everybody, and people are like, don't face Naruto. And Neji just thinks that Destiny has decided his fate. And let's see what Destiny Awake has to say about that. And so Naruto stops Rock Lee with his Iron Sand, and he stops Neji with the Fire Style Rasengan to the chest. And so everything goes the same basically after that. Wait, actually, Uselessness beats Ino. So she's gonna not be in like the Chunin exams, but she's gonna be automatically in the second round. And so Naruto, when he is in an intense 1 month training, is fight. He learns a lot from Jiraiya, the Toad Sonic. And so he learns summoning, he learns Odama Rasengan, and he masters the Flying Rasen like Minato did. And so Naruto faces Neji. He throws 50 shadow clones and kunai around the whole field and is fighting Neji. And he learns his weak spot and throws his Flying Rasen kunai at his weak spot. Then Neji, not seeing the Naruto, appears, and with all of his elements combined, Rasengan putting into Neji, and Neji's literally is like knocked out with internal burns. It's like Scorch style. because his wind chakra is with it. So it's like Scorch, but worse. And so that's what happens there. And so then Naruto or like teleports right to Gaara, and then Gaara summons Shukaku, and then Naruto summons Gambabunta and throws a flying Rajin Kunai at Shukaku, and it just goes into his sand, but it's still there. It's like under Gaara, and no, it's like in his stomach. And so Naruto does an air bullet with Gambabunta, making his stronger, and he also adds fire chakra nature to it too, and does the toad oil, making it even a stronger, even powerful attack. And so then he takes him out, gives that big speech, and so then he goes and fights Tobirama and Hashirama, and he is very strong. And so he takes them out and seals them in a scroll that he has learned to seal people in scrolls. And so Orochimaru skate. It's like I'm about to face a high Jonin in a. So he runs away, and so Lord Third calls in Jiraiya, and Jiraiya says, "I don't want to be the Hokage." And Lord Third promotes Naruto to Jonin for defeating the first and second Hokage, but they're suppressed, but it still doesn't matter. So he becomes Jonin, and he goes with Jiraiya, and then they hear that that Itachi's there, and Itachi still is happy that Lord Third is still alive because of Naruto, and so he's kind of like on the base with about attacking Naruto because they hear that he became Jonin. I don't think anybody would to mess with a person that just became a Jonin, from being a Genin to a Jonin. And so then when they actually see Tsunade, Orochimaru doesn't talk to her anything. And so she talks to Tsunade, and Tsunade goes with them. And same thing happens with the filler and all that stuff. And so she says when she's drunk, "You're just a stupid brat." And Naruto does the flying Raji, and so she tries to flick him in the air, but then he teleports down to her, puts in flying Raji still on her, and then Rasengan's her with a fire star Rasengan. So she says he's good. He is good. And so goes with Naruto. And then Sakura says, "I don't want to be useless. I don't want to be useless," even though you'll always be useless. And don't even try to call her useful during the Shin fight. Okay, Great War. Okay. Didn't Shizune help too? Did Shizune help a lot too? Oh, and Naruto would have been dead if it wasn't for you. Oh my gosh, you guys. Naruto would have got healing, and if so, he would have been with he would have been with freaking somebody else that knows it. Or he would just went to Hagoromo earlier and get that chalk, and then he would have just been overpowered from the start. It would have just been earlier. It wouldn't matter. I swear, these soccer fans don't know anything. And so, besides all my rambling happening, Naruto it goes back to the leaf. And so Naruto's there for 2 weeks. And for the Itachi incident, they don't really arrive the law like they try to, but then Naruto just teleports Sasuke away. And so that's what happened. And so then Naruto goes in his 3 year, and Sasuke goes kind of with them, but Kakashi trains him, and Naruto after the 3 years trains last time with Sasuke, and Naruto beats him this time. And actually, I'm gonna tell you all of Naruto's and Sasuke's jutsu, and Sasuke gets the Mangekyo Sharingan I have to balance their power out. Sasuke gets humanoid, but Naruto learns Sage Mode and has mastered Iron Sand with all the nature releases, and he goes to Raikage and does a favor because Minato literally saved his life. And so Naruto lets him train mastering the Nine Tails, and he actually adds in a bonus giving Naruto 2.5 lightning mode with the Iron Sand, and gets Kurama on his side, and he gets all the bee juice on his side, and so he's basically a god. And so then he gets Hagoromo's chakra, and Sasuke gets Rinnegan early, and then Naruto and Sasuke are fighting Pain, and Sasuke goes to the 5 Kage summit, but this time it's Danzo's just there. Tsunade retires or something, and so then he kills Danzo, then goes back to Leaf and fights Pain with Naruto, and this time Naruto actually kills Pain and figures out where he is, and he takes both of Pain's Rinnegan. And so when that happens, it's a very, very bad for Pain. And so, and for Obito, and Naruto kills Obito, and with his stuff, it gives him a Rinne Sharingan with Obito's abilities, and so then Naruto has complete Susanoo, which is blue with Izanagi too he has, and he has Nine Tails. So he is very strong, and so Naruto gets married with Tamari, and that's it. I'm sorry this is a short one, but there's literally not much to talk about. This is a 7 script thing. I should have taught slowly, but I went with every single detail I could. So tell me what I could redo in the description, and I'll add another part to it explaining every plot hole that there was. So comment in the description, and I'm sorry for a I would say early ended vid, but I don't care. So just go like and subscribe and get 20 likes if you want to go into Naruto. Potato. See you guys.